Welcome to our glow session, hydration happy hour. You are in the right place and your skin's going to feel amazing tonight. So thank you already, Sabrina, for typing your name in the chat. So if you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, make sure you type your name because we're going to be doing some giveaways. So you want to make sure you get on there. So Jolynn, can you share what we need to have ready?
You betcha. Okay, ladies, we're so excited to have you on. It's a wonderful Wednesday, and we love Wednesday because we get to pamper you and we get to pamper ourselves as well. Because you know what? We're all so busy, we don't take a time out for ourselves. So time out, girls. We have 30 minutes. Let's do it. Get a headband, get your samples. If you don't have your samples, you will get some from your director or your consultant shortly. And we need a drink. Get a drink.
Yep. Yes.
And a tic-tac-toe sheet. So if you do not have the tic-tac-toe sheet, you don't need to print this. Do it on the back of your hand. Do it on your hand. Do it on the paper that came with your samples. We're going to give you guys some prizes tonight. So if you see something that you're just like, oh my gosh, I have to have, put it in a square. And once you have tic-tac-toe in the comments, please put your name and who your consultant is. I forgot to tell you that. And then also, once you have a tic-tac-toe, either way, it doesn't matter. Put your name in the chat, tic-tac-toe, and we'll give you an entry. There's points, and points give you prizes. So we're going to be giving away lots of fun prizes. And let's get the party started. How did we all get here? Well, it was this beautiful lady named Mary Kay Ash. She founded the company in 1963, and her mission is to enrich women's lives. And that's truly what she does. And she allows us to be able to do that now. And her philosophies are God first, family second, career third, and living by the golden rule, to treat others the way you'd want to be treated. And when I heard that coming from corporate America, I'm like, I want to be a part of something like that. We have two charitable foundations. We have a foundation for abused women and children. We have a foundation for women's cancer. And thank you for purchasing our products and being our fabulous customers, because we get to give back and help others by doing so with the two foundations. And we are the number one in the whole entire world. Mary Kay is number one in glamour cosmetics and skincare, and it's thanks to you that we're number one. So let's get our pampering started.
Yeah, so get your headband on. The first step we're going to do is an eye makeup remover. So this was not one of the samples you got. So hurry and go grab your eye makeup remover that you have to clean off your eye area. And I want to do a shout out to Katie Phillips. She's watching from Facebook. Also Erica Belliston and Lisa Lewis is watching from Facebook. Plus we have Sabrina and Sarah watching from YouTube. So glad you ladies are on. So with our oil-free eye makeup remover, I was talking to Lisa Lewis about this, how awesome it is today. You want to make sure you clean off your eye makeup every night before bed. And this product not only cleans off, cleans off mascara, eyeliner, eyeshadow, but it also conditions your eyelashes. And it's so simple. In fact, last night I had a customer over. We did a bedtime facial at my house with her and two other friends. And she had never tried this before. And I just said, hey, do you girls want to go, home with your makeup completely off? We can do this first step. And she's like, sure. And she put it on. She's like, oh, that cleaned off so quickly. Like, oh my gosh. And she was just like, this stuff's amazing. So I'm excited for her. She got it last night and she's probably washing her face tonight and getting that easy way to clean your makeup off, because I think that's probably one reason why women sleep with their makeup on sometimes, because they're so tired. They're like, oh, this is going to be a chore, but not with the oil-free eye makeup remover. It's so relaxing and so easy. So now that your eye makeup is cleaned off, in your sample packet, sample number 1 is what we're going to do first. And this is our Time Wise Repair Foaming Cleanser. So this is sample number 1. And a little bit goes a long way. So just squeeze out a tiny little bit. What you're going to want to do is get your face wet. So you're going to grab like your washcloth, or if you're by a sink, splash water onto your face. Avoid your eye area. You do not want to put the cleanser in the eyes. So not where that's going to go. But I also like to put it on my neck. And that's usually where I put it first so that I don't forget about it. And you just get a nice, good clean. And you can just rub it, massage it all over. And then when you're done, you can rinse it off. And that is your cleanser. Step number 1. And I think it's so smart to keep a cleanser in the shower because it's even more easy to use it. So, okay. And that way, when you're showering either in the morning or at night, you already have it in there. So, and Jolene's going to walk us through sample number 2. So rinse off your cleanser and we'll jump into number 2.
All right. Oh, doesn't that feel amazing? All right, ladies, we are going to go to our step number 2, which is to exfoliate. And you want to exfoliate your skin at least once or twice a week. Rosie and I, we use the microdermabrasion set on Sunday, and that has a refine and a pore reducer, which is so awesome. And that is microdermabrasion crystal. So it's like a scrub. So I do it right in the shower, and then it just rinses off super easy. And then on Wednesday, we use our Gentle Radiance Peel number 2. And you're going to keep everything away from your eyes, everything that does not say eyes on it. So eye makeup remover, eye patches, eye cream, you put that near your eye. Everything else, we're going to avoid the eye area. And this has glycolic acid, and it's going to go to work, and you're going to feel possibly a little bit of a tingling sensation. Normally, you would keep this on for approximately 10 to 12 minutes. Tonight, we're going to keep this on only for 5 minutes due to the time. We want to get this done in 30 minutes. And we don't normally do everything all at one time. And so we don't want to keep it on too long and damage the skin. So this is really gentle, and you're going to see some amazing before and after pictures. I used to have this big dark spot right here. Guess what? It is nearly gone. I have like just this little patch, and it's when I get in the sun and I don't use enough sunscreen, then it comes back. But it is phenomenal. And you want to use everything tonight, from your girls to your curls if you can. It's so important to remember your décolleté, your neck and your chest, because that will age also. And you don't want that turkey neck. No, no, no. So,
and any extra, put it on the back of your hands, because our hands age. So you can be having this nice, gentle, low-grade chemical peel on your face and your neck, but also on the backs of your hands. So that's awesome. And let us know if you have any questions in the chat. So we just got number 2 all on our face and pampered. So now Jolene, we're going to show some cool pictures of what this can do. So this is our most deepest exfoliation product, the Radiance Revealing Facial Peel. So you can see on the far right there, that takes off the deepest layer. But yeah, it's so gentle. Like, me and Jolene have very sensitive skin. And so to be able to use something weekly like this and to get amazing benefits without the irritation is such a blessing. And then the microdermabrasion she talked about, and that's the tiny little silky sand that exfoliates and takes off dead skin. We like to use that once a week. We keep that refined step in the shower because then it's so easy to use and to rinse off. And here's some before and after pictures of the Radiance Revealing Facial Peel. You can see Susan's results. That's why we say, from your girls to your curls, like, make sure you get your neck, your décolleté, your chest area, because that is an area that ages quicker usually than our face. And then on the far right, one of my friends, this is her customer who had melasma. So after having babies and pregnancy, she had got pregnancy mask. And after using this product twice a week for 3 months, that was her result. So I love seeing that. And I think we have someone else watching on YouTube too. So make sure you type in your name. I already have Sabrina and Sarah. So type in your name if you're watching from YouTube, because I think we have another person watching as well. And what we're going to do right now, we just have a few minutes, and I was thinking it'd be so awesome so that, we're not both complete strangers. And so some of you might already know one of us, but you probably don't know both of us. And so Jolene, I would love for you to share, introduce yourself. How did you get started in Mary Kay? What have you enjoyed from the opportunity? And take it away.
Fabulous. All right, ladies, I started my business accidentally 34 years ago. I signed up to get my products at cost and to get a free necklace if I signed up that night. But within a few months, I was able to quit my full-time job with Mountain Fuel, which is our fuel company, and my degree in psychology. And it's been the best thing ever. I love Mary Kay's philosophies, and it's allowed me truly to be at home with my children. I had 3 boys in 3 years. Now I have 4 granddaughters. It's so stinking fun to have the girls, and they love my pink Barbie car. We just picked up our 19th pink Cadillac in September. And it's so fun getting a new car every other year. You know, the car scent, the new car scent just barely goes away, and they give you a new one, and you have new tires, new everything. It's amazing. And they pay the taxes, license, and 85% of the insurance. So that's even a bonus and a half. So I love the freedom and flexibility of being with my family and caring for my 87-year-old mama. And I love that I get to help women to feel beautiful from the inside out, and using a great product that has such great philosophies. And of course, my girlfriends like Rosie, oh my gosh, she is the best package that came in my starter kit. And I love her and her beautiful family. They come and celebrate every time I have a car celebration. They're hanging out of the sunroof, and we go get ice cream, and it's just a family party. So Rosie, tell us why you decided to play Mary Kay.
Oh, Jolene, you were so sweet. I love, and you've been to all of my car pickups too. So, or most of the ones where I've lived down here. So, so I've been building my business for 15 years. Like you, it was nothing I ever imagined myself doing, but I fell in love with the values of the company. God first, family second, career third. I love the flexibility. I love that there's no sales quotas. And as I've grown in my business, I've become a more confident person in so many different areas of my life, not just with skincare and makeup, but, you know, I'm more introverted. So I'm a lot more confident in having conversations with people now and being able to build stronger relationships. And I'm so grateful for all that we learned in Mary Kay. I almost didn't join because I didn't want to work with women, because I thought it'd be just a lot of drama and gossip. And so, Jolene and the women in Mary Kay, we pray for each other. We support each other. We cheer for each other. We cry with each other, and we're just the best. It's just amazing to be around positive women who put God first. And we don't always find that, unfortunately, in the workplace. And so I'm grateful in Mary Kay, how they operate on the golden rule, and it attracts women who live their life by the golden rule as well. And we've earned 8 career cars. We're driving cash right now, because if you earn a career car and you decide, I actually need cash more than the car, that's what we're doing right now. My husband wanted a truck, and so I decided to call Mary Kay and see if we could switch to cash. And now I'm using that cash payment. I just had eye surgery a couple weeks ago, and that's paying for my eye surgery. So my husband's like, you're always doing stuff for us. I want you not to worry about my truck. I want you to pay for your eyes. So I thought, okay, but it's been fun. Oh, and Katie's watching on YouTube too. Glad you're on here. So yay. You've cloned yourself. You're in 2 places. So, okay. So now we're going to rinse off our Radiance Revealing Facial Pill. And so grab your second washcloth, and if you put it on your neck or you put it on your hands, make sure you get it off all the different places where you put it. And if you're going to use this product again, make sure that you wait a few days, right?
Yes.
Oh, I love that. So that just sloughed off the dead skin. And now we're going to walk you through sample number 3. Close up my little bag there so it stays nice and warm. And this is our charcoal mask. And this is a mask that you would use in more oilier areas of your skin. So you can see on this picture, she's used it just kind of in the center there. So think about, where are my pores bigger? Where do I maybe have excess oil or whiteheads? So you can put it there. If you're oily all over, put it all over your face. But if you're not, just keep it where your pores are a little bigger. In this picture, she has a different mask, and you can ask your consultant about this, but it's our moisture renewing gel mask that you can use in multi-mask. This is what the charcoal mask does. You can see where it's applied. You want to apply this super smooth, so not too thick, but you don't want it too thin at the same time. So thick enough that you can't see your skin, thin enough that it's going to dry really nicely. And after you have it on, just kind of keep it just how you want it. Get it just how you want it, because it will start to dry up. Me and Lisa were talking about that earlier today. And then I need to get a little bit more, a little too light. Then you can probably smell that there's rosemary in here and peppermint and the white and navy bean extract, which helps brighten the skin. And there's so many different uses of charcoal, so you can kind of see what it does for blackheads and whiteheads. But Jolynn, do you want to share a different way they can use charcoal mask?
Oh my goodness. Yes. You want some of this in your car, a sample, especially where we're going camping and we're near mosquitoes and bugs. I went outside and I was doing some yard work and I put my hand right on a wasp. And I don't know if you've ever been bit by a wasp, but it instantly starts just killing and throbbing. And you're just like, what do I do? And all I could think is mud. And I came in the house and I think this was on the table. And so I grabbed it and I put the charcoal mask on and it literally pulled the stinger out. And I never felt another pain, itch, anything again, which was remarkable. And then that same crazy week, I got a rash, a bug bite, and a burn, and I put this on. So yeah, it's really great stuff.
Soothing. I know. I love to keep that. I was telling Lisa, keep a sample in your car because that is such a great thing for different uses. So we want right now for you to take a selfie with your charcoal mask. You can put it in our private hydration happy hour Facebook group. After the class, you can post it up there. We're going to post ours as well, or you can text it privately or to your beauty consultant and you get extra points for the giveaway. Okay.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. I might have blinked. Not sure.
Make sure our eyes are open. Yes, we're set.
Woo! Awesome. Oh, I love this part. It's such a big bottle. Lasts a long time. So using this once or twice a week, twice a week if you have oily skin, once a week if you have more dry skin. And do what Jolynn's doing. Grab something to fan your face because you want to help it dry a little quicker because we're going to be keeping this on maybe for 5 minutes and then we'll move you on to the next steps. But while this is on, I'm going to share some other treatments that are skincare lines that we have. We have our Clear Proof. I know Katie, I think her daughter uses Clear Proof. And this skincare line is an acne fighting skincare line. It's a 4-step with a cleanser, a blemish control toner, an acne treatment gel, and the moisturizer. Yeah. Mine looks so blotchy compared to yours. Oh, I know it takes practice, Sabrina. I know make sure maybe it's a little, maybe I don't know if you have enough, but yeah, make sure you have enough. So if it's too blotchy, you can have it more stiff, but it does take practice too, I feel like. So that's our Clear Proof. That's my before and after pictures and how it helped me when I was struggling with acne. Clear skin in 7 days. So I love that about Mary Kay. And then also we have a 100% natural nourishing oil. Oh my gosh, Jolynn's teasing us right there. It's so beautiful and so yummy smelling. It has nourishing oil, sesame oil, sweet almond oil. And it's such an amazing, I have like charcoal mask like coming down my nose here. That's funny. Sabrina's talking about her blotchy. I'm like, looks like my nose is running. And this oil you can use in so many different ways. You can use 1 drop on your face and your face will feel perfectly hydrated. You can use it on the ends of your hair when you come out of the shower, when it's still wet, just 1 little drop and get it on there and it helps the ends of the hair be nice. And oh, Pamela, yay. I'm so glad you're on, girl. A cute picture. So fun. So glad you're here. And then you can also use the charcoal mask as a cuticle oil. So a lot of fun uses. And then we have a Mary Kay skincare line for teenagers. And so I remember when I turned 12, my mom introduced me to skincare, and I am so grateful because I got into those good habits then when I had more time and when I cared about it, so that I'm still in those habits now that I'm almost 40. And so good skincare makes a big difference on your skin because we can change our clothes, right? But we can't change our skin. Like we can't just, I'm going to wear a new face today. So I love Mary Kay, and that's our Mary Kay line for teenagers. And Pamela, if you're just joining us, make sure your eye makeup's rinsed off. And then we're on sample number 3 right now. So you can just quickly do sample 1 and 2 and catch up with 3. So, and now we are going to show something really fun that me and Jolynn have been doing since 2020. It's been 5 years, blows my mind. But this is our referral thing. So when you share 2 referrals, so when you think of 2 good girlfriends that you would love for them to get this experience in their own home, I mean, if they went to a spa and had this treatment done, it would probably cost cost $100 to maybe even $200. And they wouldn't even have walked out with any products. And so these samples, you're going to be able to use that cleanser sample again. So just be, with each sample, just kind of squeeze out a little bit. Probably not with the facial pill and maybe not with the charcoal mask, but everything else you'll probably be able to use for almost a week just by using a little bit. So this is a fun gift to give to others. So you can text those referrals privately to your beauty consultant. They can live anywhere in the United States because it's just done virtual. And then you'll get a sample of our hydrogel eye patches. And we're going to walk you through these shortly, which I've been doing these a lot lately, and I'm loving them. I love how much they've helped my under eye area. And then when you share 10 referrals, you can get one glamour item of your choice 50% off. So that could be half off a mascara or a lip gloss or an eyeshadow or a brow tint or a blush, a lip liner, eyeliner. So many fun things. So it's been a blessing to serve and pamper others. We did that we started this, I think, in 2021, but we've been doing virtual stuff since 2020. And so it's been fun. We just hit our 4-year anniversary, I think, in February, Jolyn. We need to celebrate when we get our 5th next year. So,
yes, we're almost on 5.
So you guys can keep your charcoal mask on, but we're going to rinse ours off because we want to show you these hydrogel eye patches. But just kind of hang tight, keep your charcoal mask on just a little longer, and we're going to show you how this works.
And if you press your hot rag onto your face, look at that. Nearly all of mine came off just by that pressing, and it's so easy. When you're right in the shower, you can just rinse it off.
Yeah, especially hopping right in the shower.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to show you these hydrogel eye patches. If you happen to own hydrogel eye patches, just go grab yours, right? You can join us. So these hydrogel eye patches are in a bottle. I love how they are. I compare them to a swimming pool, and because they're so yummy and full of tons of hydration, but also a salad because of all the fruit and vegetable extracts that are in them. And so you can just play around with them, kind of find the best way to put them on, and let them sit for about 20, 25 minutes. I do this treatment twice a week and sometimes even 3 because with having eye surgery, all of a sudden I realized how more noticeable my wrinkles are because my glasses covered them up. So I've been using this about 3 times a week. And in here, the very first ingredient's water. The second one's glycerin, which is a really moisturizing ingredient. So we got the swimming pool, the water and the glycerin right there underneath your eyes. And then there's pear extract, wild cherry, blueberry, raspberry, tomato, broccoli, and cabbage. And I love that I recognize the ingredients, that they're healthy fruits and vegetables for our bodies, but also great for our skin. And it doesn't smell like broccoli either, even though there's broccoli extract in it. So Mary Kay's magical. I wish, I can make broccoli or cook broccoli at my house and not have it smell like broccoli. So I've got to find out Mary Kay's secrets, how they make it smell good. And this is my before and after pictures with these hydrogel eye patches. I didn't realize how wrinkly my under eye area had gotten in my mid 30s. Started using it after 2 times. I saw a huge improvement. And I've continued to use them weekly and bi-weekly ever since then. So I have to, occasionally my kids like to try them too. And they see me wearing them. They're like, oh, Mom, that looks fun. So now we want you to rinse off your charcoal mask. If you have that on, hold your third wet, warm washcloth. That's a mouthful. And let it soften up. And then you can rinse that off. Or if you're just barely got your charcoal mask, you could keep it on, but just kind of pay attention to what we're going to do next so you can catch up with us. And Jolene's going to walk us through samples 4, 5, and 6.
Okay. All right. Let's give them just a couple of minutes. And ladies, don't forget your tic-tac-toe. If there's something that you're just like, oh my gosh, I have to have this, like these eye patches. I am allergic to my cats. I have allergies like crazy. And I love these. And I even dip my finger in the gel, every day because I have to have that amazing antioxidants and yummy stuff. So there's the tic-tac-toe, and we are going to go to our next thing, and that would be number 4 on your packet, depending on what formula you have. But our eye cream that we're using comes from the Voluform set. This is a facelift in a box. It is phenomenal. And this eye cream has a ZMAC tip. It is zinc, magnesium, and copper. And when you put it on, it's cold and refreshing. And this is how it dispenses. And then you just roll it. Tonight, ladies, you're going to use your ring finger because this is your weakest link. We don't use this finger very often. Don't use your tools because you'll put too much pressure. You want to go clear down almost on your cheekbone and above your brow and below your brow, because if your eye absorbs, and if you get really close to your eye right here, I promise you it'll absorb and get in your eyes and cause irritation or a film over your eyes, and you don't want that. So keep it low and kind of like cucumbers, and put your eye cream on. Just pat, 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 never pull or you don't want to, it's like a rubber band. If you lose the elasticity of a rubber band, it pops. Well, that's what happens to our skin, and then you get a wrinkle, and you don't want them. Yeah. And so we are going to go to the next step, and I wish I could dip my whole body into this. Okay, y'all. Number 5 is the bomb. It is our serum. And it is pure vitamin C with antioxidants. And you're going to want to put it, this has literally helped get rid of my jowls. I was starting to get that turkey neck at 60 years old, and I could not believe it. So I just really packed on the serum, and it tightens. That we call it Spanx in a bottle. It just sucks everything up, tightens, brightens, and tones your skin. It's your vitamin, so keep it on morning and night. You cleanse and then put your serum and your moisturizer on. So that is your number 5. And then your moisturizers come after that. Kind of let that set. Let your serum absorb for a minute. And then you're going to use the gray for night, the pink for day. The day has SPF 30. The night has retinol. Woohoo! And that is resveratrol products that reverses the sign of aging. Don't you love that? And ours is capsulated, so it bursts while you're sleeping, and you go to bed, and you wake up younger and more beautiful every day. And I love how it dispenses. Can you see that? A little squirt. Y'all, I got enough for 2 days, and that was just barely me squirting some. And if you're like us, we cut things open. We unscrew the jars. This does unscrew, and you can get every little ounce out. And so the night has the gray, and the day, save that for in the morning. So you have your day solution. And if you're using the Miracle set, you're going to have your day and night solution that you would be using at this point. But tonight we're just going to use the night solution, and then you'll put your moisturizer on top of that. So
yeah,
simple.
Yeah. So Pamela, number 5 is called the Volufirm Advanced Lifting Serum, or we call it Spanx for your face. That's another name. Yep. And I'll text you the price on that one. So yeah, there's different deals and discounts. And when you get it in the beautiful box set, it's even a better bang for your buck with that. Yeah. I had a customer once order. She's like, I need the lifting serum, eye cream, day and night. And so everything except the cleanser. And I told her, hey girl, you're going to save $15 by getting the cleanser too. She's like, oh, cool. We'll add the cleanser, saved her $15 and gave her an extra product. So, but yeah, this is our most advanced time-wise repair. I love the skincare line. When you order a skincare set from your beauty consultant tonight, you can get one item of your choice 50% off. And I know we have quite a few consultants on here too, which we already get 50% off, which is amazing. The order of application on this skincare line is tallest to shortest. So you're going to use your cleanser first, because unfortunately we can't be in your bathroom every morning and night, walking you through your skincare. And it's nice that we numbered them. Once you've used your samples, you don't have those numbers anymore, but it's so easy. Cleanser, eye cream, lifting serum, and then the night solution or the day solution. And tomorrow you can go use that day solution sample. It's not numbered. That's your SPF 30. That's going to be fantastic for tomorrow. And then tonight, the number 6 is what you just did. So, and this is before and after pictures. And you can see, like Jolynn talked about, that improvement in her, like around her mouth area. And this is a before and after picture of a different sales director. And you can see after 4 days, she took a picture, 2 weeks, 2 months, and 3 months, and the improvement around her mouth. I've been using this for a decade, and I am so grateful I started using this because anyway, I have dry skin. I live in Utah, and dry skin wrinkles a lot quicker than oily skin. So I'm grateful to get a head start and use our time-wise repair. So thank you guys for being on here tonight. We're so grateful that you took time to pamper yourself, and please text your consultant right now. Let her know what you enjoyed from the treatment. If you made a tic-tac-toe page just by writing it on your own piece of paper that you got with the samples, you can, I'm going to start including that with the samples. Why not? I should start doing that. But that tic-toe sheet, you can fill in each box of products that you want on your wish list that you love, and text your consultant because you actually get extra points for those tic-tac-toes, and send a picture of your selfie with your charcoal mask on, because that gives you extra points. So let her know if there's any products you feel was not your correct formula, and think of 2 good girlfriends that you'd love to give this pampering treatment to. You can just send those privately to your beauty consultant. And right now, for about 2.5 hours, it's only $20 to start Mary Kay this month. 2.5 hours. If you're watching this on April 30th, that's the last day of the $20 e-start. So if it's ever been something that you watch us, you're like, I could do what they do, I could pamper others, or you have a love for the products and you want to get, you be the smart shopper and get the 50% off. So let your consultant know if you're interested, because there's, time is ticking on the beautiful $20 e-start that they offered this month. No full in April Fool's Day. They announced that, and they were not joking. So, well, thank you guys so much for being on here. Appreciate you. And Sarah, I love that you post your picture in the Facebook group. So cute. And we'll ours here. So thank you so much. Have a great night.
Good night. Pink dreams.